Hey guys, this is Kyle again with an unboxing video for you today. I don't usually do unboxing videos for normal games, but I figure that this is a bit of an exception. This is Kid Icarus Uprising for the 3DS, also known as Shin Hikari Shinwa Parutena no Kagami. This is obviously the Japanese version of Kid Icarus. So I just picked this up. This is not coming out until Thursday here in Japan, and I think Friday in the West, but I was able to get a store to sell this to me today, so lucky me. This video will not contain any gameplay of the game itself. I will reserve that for other videos coming up, so if that's what you're looking for, that won't be here. But I will get this open, and I want to show off the stand that's included in here, kind of the controversial stand, as well as the cards and everything that's inside. So first up at the store, I was able to buy the game. They also had these brochures for Kid Icarus, which is a pretty normal brochure, but pretty cool looking. The neat thing is that on the back, there's actually an AR card here. This is Hikari no Fighter, or Light Fighter. It's not like a card, it's attached there, but it will work with the AR. So yeah, so that was there. So I'll just open that up. Just a brief introduction to the game, the different weapons and all that stuff. So that was separate, that was just handed out for free, but I thought it was neat that they included an AR card on the back there. Now that that's out of the way, here is the box. I already kind of flipped it over, but you can see it's got a decent thickness to it. Obviously it has the stand inside there. Here's the back. Let you zoom in a little bit here. You can see that there's some screenshots here on the back. Of course, talks a little bit about the AR battles down here. It has a picture of the new Cobalt Blue 3DS on the stand there, and the typical stuff there. So the spine's there. This spine looks pretty much exactly the same, just without the the Sero and the green stripe at the bottom. Yeah, it's just the logo for the game, I suppose. So that's it. That's the box. There's the top. There's the bottom. Yeah, let's go ahead and open it up here and see what we've got inside. I have not opened it yet, obviously. This is the unboxing here. So we will open that up carefully there. And obviously we have the game soft here. You see that down in there. So let's pull that out first, I suppose. Here is the game soft. So the back looks like, yeah, pretty much exactly the same. It doesn't have, though, the 3DS, the new 3DS with the stand over there. It's got a different picture here. So interesting enough, but the rest of it looks very, very similar. There we go, that's the front. Same as the front of the box there. So we'll open that up in a sec, but that is plastic wrap sealed. Let's see what else we have in here. This must be the stand here. And that's it. There's nothing else in the box there. So you can see that's what it looks like inside. So we'll set the box aside here. I guess the cards that are included must be in here with the instructions. Let's go ahead and pull the stand out, though, and take a look at it here. So you can see it folds down nice and compact like that. Interesting. And it looks like your 3DS rests itself on here. So you would set it up kind of like this. With your 3DS here. Let's take a look at that. I have my 3DS here. Not in the most wonderful position ever to do this here, but let's take a look and see how this works. I see. So that raises up like so. I guess we go this way. There we go. Pull the phone down here. You can get a view of that there. So that is the stand. So it really is just a piece of plastic with a little bridge in the middle of it to hold your 3DS up. So there's nothing too particularly amazingly special about it in that regard. Pull my 3DS off here. So you'll see that that just flipped down. I was holding it the wrong way. That flips down. Your 3DS rests here. You have two little rubber grips here. And that folds in. So the whole thing does fold into a nice little package, just like that, quite thin. Why don't we get that up against another interesting 3DS accessory here, which is covered in dust, to be honest with you. But here is the Control Pad Pro. So up next to that, you'll see, of course, the Control Pad Pro is huge. The stand is much, much smaller. Let's go ahead and flip the stand out and see if the Control Pad Pro will actually sit on there. Obviously, they say not to do that. Not really. But sort of. There we go. If you kind of slam it down in there the right way, I suppose it does sort of lock in on there, but yeah, you probably wouldn't really use that, which is unfortunate for left-handed people who want to play with that and have their analog on the right side so they can use the stylus on the left. You can't really use the stand very well, but that's unfortunate. Anyway, there's the stand. Let's go ahead and pull out the soft itself. Soft, that's kind of a Japanese word, but the software, the game itself. Open the plastic here. Throw that away. These 3DS cases are always really, really tight. Alright. As is pretty standard for 3DS games these days, you've got cool little images in each of the windows here. I always really like that. The cases that utilize that, it's very cool. So you can see different renditions of mostly Pit here, which is awesome. Over here, what do we got? Let's pull it all out. I have the Club Nintendo card back here. I'm obviously not going to pull that out and show the code, although I'm going to enter that soon, so it doesn't really matter. And this is just a little instruction booklet on the stand. I'll pull those out so you can see the pictures behind that, though. There we go. Very neat. So overall, there's your case, obviously with the game here. Very cool, and you can see something somewhat hidden over here, so it's probably at least somewhat reversible. But a very neat case there. So that is the case. And what was in there is a pack of cards. You can see Pit on the top there. I'll open those in a sec. And pretty much a quick start guide, the basic instruction guide here. It's more like a poster than anything. So you'll see that. And it is double-sided. Talks a little bit about each of the weapons here. Talks about how to play with other people here, AR cards. Yeah, pretty much the basics there. So that's kind of your instruction guide. Obviously these days instruction, they're all on the cart itself. So we don't get instruction booklets very often anymore. Let's go ahead and try and open this up here. See what kind of cards come in here. I'm not really too sure. And these are obviously AR cards to be used with the software. And they are selling more, kind of separately. In Japan, you can get them with snacks. Each pack of this certain kind of snacks comes with a card. And I think there are up to 20 with that. Plus the other cards that you can get, kind of like I showed you with that manual earlier, and maybe some other ways. So anyway, here's a card. Kind of looks like a playing card on the back, which is pretty sweet. And on the front, you can see, it's an AR card. You have Pit there. This would be Kagami Parutena. Oh, okay. So she's kind of like Goddess Parutena. So she was the other one inside the case there. Magna, dude with a big sword here. Majo Tsuimberos, excuse me. So the magical beast, Twin Beros. I'm sure he's a boss in the game. Ace Pucci. Get that focus there. And Pora Head. That's an interesting one there. So anyway, I think these are all the same in each of the games. So you have these 6 cards that come included. And we'll see exactly what that does, but it looks like at this point it will be some kind of an AR card battle. So yeah, the cards, the game case, the guide here, Club Nintendo, of course, along with the stand instruction, or the stand little instruction thing. Stand itself, again, that flips down, that back flips out, and it stands up. We'll see what kind of interesting uses I can come up with for that, because I don't know that I'll actually be using it for the game very much. and the box itself, which is awesome. Really pretty box. I like that blue. Pit looks really cool there. And apparently on the Western version of the game, he's angry looking. They Kirby-fied him, but here with the Japanese version, he looks pretty happy. So anyway, that's the game. I will be posting impressions of this soon, especially on my Twitter, so take a look out for that. And I'll try to get some gameplay videos up of it soon. I'm going to get right into it. So thanks a lot for watching the vid. I hope you enjoyed it.